We'll begin with our coverage of events in Rivers State after the defection of 27 out of 32 PDP lawmakers to the All Progressives Congress. The lawmakers said they left the People's Democratic Party because of the crisis, which has continued to define the lack of cohesion. In reaction to this development, Ogoni youths in the state embarked on a solidarity march in support of Governor Siminalayi Fubara. The procession marched to the Rivers State Government House in Port Harcourt. They're asking the governor not to be distracted by the ongoing political crisis in the state. According to them, any attempt to stop Governor Fubara from completing 2 terms in office will be resisted by youths of the state. They also want the seats of the 27 state lawmakers who defected from the PDP to the APC be declared vacant. And TVC News senior correspondent Uche Okoro joins me on the news for more on this developing story. Perhaps the first reaction we are getting to what happened yesterday, Uche. Tell us more about this match.
This march was organized by youths of the Ijaw Youth Congress and the coalition of the Ijaw Youth Congress and the Ogoni Youth Federation. These 2 youth organizations have come together to say that they will continue to support the governor. According to them, the former governor, they are not here, they are not out to wage war, because according to them, they were also strongly in support of the former governor, Nyesom Wike, to defend his mandate and supported him throughout his 8 years in office and even up till he was appointed as Minister of FCT. But they are saying that now that he has bowed out of office after 8 years as governor, they would also intend to extend the same support to the incumbent governor, ensuring that he would also complete 2 terms in office if he so desires to go for a second term. So that's their demand here. They're calling for the former governor of Rivers State, to sheath his sword and allow the incumbent governor to breathe and govern the state for the first 4 years, and then if he intends to go for the next 4 years, he would also have their support. So they marched from a place called the UTC Junction, just about a few kilometers from the Rivers State Government House here, and they arrived at this point. You can see behind me, I am right in front of the main entrance of the Rivers State Government House, just behind me. But I wouldn't call them protesters. It was a solidarity rally. The crowd has dispersed. They were addressed by the Chief of Staff of the Rivers State Government House, who spoke on behalf of the Governor, Siminalayi Fubara.
Have we heard from the governor himself, after the defection of the lawmakers?
The governor has not said anything himself personally, but he has also, he hasn't said anything specific directly at the defection of these 27 lawmakers. But as I mentioned, the official of the government who addressed the protest, those who marched in solidarity of the governor today, he spoke on behalf of the governor, and he said that the governor has reached out to them the governor has reached out to him and has mandated him to appreciate them for their support so far, and tell them that he remains focused on delivering the dividends of democracy to the state. He also asked the crowd that they should remain peaceful. He commended them for their peaceful disposition so far in the face of apparent provocation triggered by the defection, and of course the fact that there is still that threat in the air of impeachment. So he has commended them for their peaceful disposition so far, in spite of what looks like triggers for there to be a breakdown of law and order. And he has said they should remain peaceful, that he would also continue to remain focused to do his job as governor of Rivers State. So that's where we are by way of a specific comments coming from the governor. Although he hasn't addressed the issue directly, you know that the crowd is also calling for the seats of those 27 lawmakers to be declared vacant. He hasn't spoken directly to that. He has only said, "Thank you for your support. I will remain focused as governor to do my job in delivering dividends of democracy to the state."
Uche Okoro live for us in Port Harcourt. To be back with you when you have more updates on this story.